So we got Storm for background noise today. I was enjoying that actually. We need one other thing, don't we? Forgot about that. That'll be the right one. Oh, I forgot to do that. Right, there we go. Go here. New layer by a copy. Command the mask up. What I'm going to do is move these feet over here because I think they will fit there because I'm missing a couple of feet. Let's get a smudge tool on, see if that helps it. Hey stream, thank you for the likes. Check we got sound. Oh, my mute's off, that's why. Hang on. I'm muted, unmute myself. Yeah, we got microphone, haven't we? There we go. Oh, right. Work on the mask. Why is that not working? Oh, because it's already... No, it's not because it's already masked. It's on the wrong mask, that's right. No, what's going on? Oh, Harry, you really are tedious. Who are you impressing? You're impressing me. There's no one else in here. Right, why is this not working? I can't figure out why this is not working. Where's my brush? Well, what are you trying to prove? We know AI can make images. Big deal. Doesn't make good images, but it can make images. It makes good images that people that don't understand art like, which is fair enough. If you're one of those people that's uneducated and you like them, good for you. But I'm not trying to make AI art, I'm trying to make person art, so what's the point? What's going on with this? This is really winding me up. Right, so I want the brush. I've got the brush. Hard round. Let's change it. Why is that not masking off? Try with the eraser. I'll do that way then. That worked. I got rid of it. Right, so let's put a layer behind these two. For the love of the game. Oh, there we go. Have fun. Have at it. Same reason I do this. How's your pull-ups coming on anyway? They're looking good? You can do more than a couple now. Hey, family in China. I do it for a part of my living. I don't do it for my whole living. I do sell these, yes, thank you. What the hell? Right, so that's mask there, that's fine. Oh, that's why it's on the wrong flipping layer. Right, okay. What is going on? Oh, let's have a bit of herbal tea before we do anything else. Right, so what's this? Let's take the mask off, maybe that will help. Let's turn that off. So let's get rid of that. So that one's fine. So it's not that one. It's not that one. Not that one. What one is it then? Not that one. Not that one. That one. Right. So let's get into the mask. There we go. Why was that such a difficult thing? No, it's making something new. Not restoration. Hang on. I'll get back to it. For goodness sake. I love it when Windows stuff just stops working for no reason. There we go. Right. Back to it. Right, so... Oh, just done that. Oh, this is beyond. Right. For goodness sake. Stuff decided just not to work properly today. I friggin' hate Windows. I don't know why I've decided to use it again. It's the most goddamn awful bit of software on the planet. Okay, right. Oh, right, okay, so it's a friggin' Photoshop issue. Dear God. Not at the minute, not when this is playing up like it is. I'm not patient at all. Flipping waste of space. Right, now it's decided it wants to work. There we go. Still doesn't want to zoom, does it? Nothing. So we can do it this way, because this is just beyond. We're going to save. We're going to quit because it's just decided it doesn't want to work with the keyboard at all for no reason. Wouldn't happen on a Mac. Oh, that was often. Let's quit that out. Try again. Hey Ramsey, welcome to another technological meltdown. Right. Oh no, I haven't turned it on. My bad. Hang on. Oh, now it wants to work. See, there we go. Hey, Daddy, good. It's not extremely relaxing to do at the minute when it's all misbehaving. It's not being very pleasant. That seems to be working again now. Look, I can zoom as I want. Back on. Now we figured out what was going on over here. We go back and fix it.
Testing mic check.
There you go.
How have you been, David?
Not too bad. How about you, Ramsey? You going anywhere?
other than the technology issues.
Well, other
I've
than...
been okay. Not good and not bad. So
Yeah.
can't complain.
What I can't speak. What issues have you been having then?
That part was for you. You've been okay other than the technology issues.
Yeah, I thought you meant you'd had some... Yeah, not too bad. I did have a funeral yesterday, which has been a bit kind of bit of a downer, but there we go. That's life. So a lot of old cousins that I haven't seen for a long time, and got to reminisce about...
Oh no, David, was it friends or family?
It was family, sort of a great aunt. I think great aunt. Yeah, so she was my nan's sister, but you know, one of those families where we did a lot together. Used to go stay with her and that. Used to spend a lot of time with her children. But yeah, it was nice seeing them. I haven't seen most of them for years and years. You know, it's like, I guess you're thinking about times past and all that, don't you? So let's get this shadow fixed now. Go back and turn this into a bit more of a brush. Oh, where's my brush thing? Okay.
Oh yes, definitely. At least you have memories you can share.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, life is a gift each day.
That's it. No, I've done that on the wrong way.
Blessing.
That's right. Let's go back to there, because that's the only point I know I was on the correct layer. Right.
You never know when our time is up as long as we create memories of the time we have.
That's it. See, this is what I mean. It just... Where the hell is that coming from now? Is it because I got the wrong brush? What the hell is that? Right, try again. Alright, so there's something here. What is that? Is that this layer? Ah, right. Mask, brush. Okay. Some weirdness going on again. What have you been up to anyway, Rems? Have you been playing much?
Yeah, all my time consists of at the moment I awake chores game repeat. I'm so desperately need and want my car to be sorted I feel trapped.
Yeah. That'll do it. You have to get away, don't you? Yeah, so I've had a bit of a
Need to
week.
be able to earn a living again.
Yeah.
Survival on 120 a month and any donation I receive.
Oh, jeez.
From family. It's not great.
No, I know. Oh, you haven't heard my news then? I got a job, so I'm going to be starting full-time on a job very soon. So that means this is going to be taking a bit of a backseat, unfortunately. But it's one of those needs must when the devil
Very
drives,
nice.
that sort of situations.
Congratulations.
Just got to wait for my DBS to come through, and then I can sort out when I'm actually going to start.
What are you going to be doing?
Oh, it's exciting. I'm going to be mopping floors. But better pay than my supermarket job, so I'm not going to complain, and it's actually in a really nice place. So
It's better than nothing.
No, it's actually quite a nice job, really, because I'll be left on my own. So there's a place, it's literally like 3 or 4 minutes in the car down the road from me. It's called Atlantic College, and they get students from all over the world come and they live there for a couple of years while they do their thing. Yeah. So it's just cleaning up after students, basically. But they're a nice bunch. I've been down there quite a lot. My daughter went to college down there, and it's like, if you imagine a huge old castle on a cliff overlooking the Severn, and you can see North Devon and North Somerset on the other side. So it's incredible views. So, just it's a crappy job, but it's in a lovely place. So I don't mind that. Yeah, it'd be good. So I'm all for a bit of that,
Lunch break landscape drawing of what you can see up there.
Yeah, and I think, I'm not sure yet because we haven't got there, I think they actually give you lunch as well. So it's quite a prestigious college, so they have like royalty there, they have all sorts. So it's going to be quite interesting, I think. What's going on there then? So just wet plate off. Oh, it's just the tree, it's just the shape of the tree, literally.
Wow, I'm happy for you, David. Hopefully the financial burden will be lifted soon.
Well, it's good. It's only like a 6-month job, but it's the sort of place once you get your foot in the door, you can work your way up through there. And I have applied for other jobs there in the past, so it's to finally get something at least. I've wanted to work there for years because I could, if I was pushed, I could walk there. I want to do something physical because I'm fed up of being sat on my ass all day. It'd be nice to get a job where I'm not where I'm actually moving around, because although I hated my job in the supermarket, the one good thing about it was I was active most of the day. So that's kind of what I want to be able to do again. So if I come into this mask, brush.
Yes, fall out of bed in the morning.
Yeah.
Land at work. It's nice. 6 months could lead to full time.
Yeah. There was
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, there were 2 jobs lined up, so there was a part-time one and the full-time. But I said, like, well, you know, either one's fine, but I'd rather the full-time, because basically what that'll allow me to do is sort out a load of debts that I've sort of been running up since the last few months, with money being tight, and put a few pound away for later in the year. So if it doesn't come off, then I can come back to doing this again. So yeah, it's good. But it is 6 o'clock start, which is going to kill me because I'm not a morning person. So I'm going to be up at 5 every morning, basically. Finish at 2 though, so potentially I could come back and maybe do a couple of hours after work if I've got the energy and the will. Keep this little dream going. But what I found, since I've been doing the digital work, TikTok doesn't like it. So this live's been on how long now? 20, almost half hour.
In the same he'd rather work nights. Well, you can always do this part-time. Yes, definitely evening time.
Yeah. It's only 14 people have come through in a half hour. I don't know what it is. I think because there's so much static stuff on the screen, it thinks that it's like not original content, because I had a warning for that the other day during the live, and ever since then the amount of people coming in has really tanked, which is why I've put a second camera on just to try and make it look a bit different. But normally you get like a couple of 100 people in the first sort of half hour, and today it's only 14. Earlier it was only 30 odd. But if I switch to the landscape mode, I get more people in, which is bizarre. Fun and games, all fun and games. Oh, where did that come back in?
The algorithm doesn't like digital.
No.
It's unfair. Oh.
Nice. Oh, what's that then? Right, that's better. Right, I think I'm almost finished on this one. There's not a lot more I want to do with it now. It's whether or not I leave the coffee.
I would have no idea what him doing with Photoshop. Wouldn't even be able to work a computer now.
No? Well, I've been having fun and games with this one because it's Windows. It's not as straightforward as using the Mac. I know people complain Mac's expensive, but from what you get out of them and the amount of time things actually just work and don't go wrong, it's way better value for money. Unfortunately, it's not very good at streaming, which is why I've had to use the Windows computer. Let's blend those two together.
I'm 33 years old and it's terrible. I wouldn't be able to use Windows lol. I've not kept up with the times.
And yet you can manage to get your gaming setup going, so you're not that technically illiterate, are you, really? I wouldn't know how to get that all going on my phones. So it's horses for courses, really, isn't it? Right, am I going to leave it? I think I am going to leave it in, actually, because I kind of like it being there. It just looks like a ruin.
It to a swipe of a button, though.
Let's go do a bit more work on this one. I think I'm going to call it. I think I'm going to leave the...
It doesn't let me repost your live.
Oh, right. I wonder if that's because there's some kind of restriction on. Like 14 people come through. It's restricting me somewhere, isn't it? If I was just drawing on a bit of paper, there'd be no issue.
I think so. Maybe raise a ticket with support.
Yeah, I could try it for what it's worth. I know what they're saying. Say, oh well, you're not guaranteed viewers anyway, sort of thing. You get what you get. Be thankful. How's the weather with you? It's pretty stormy here, actually.
Especially if you want to continue doing digital work.
Well,
On
yeah.
and off rain as always.
Well, it's been hammering down here today. So nice and large. It's not large, is it?
Welcome to the UK.
Aye.
All 4 seasons in a day.
You're not wrong. A smudge tool as well. Where's a smudge? There's a smudge.
Anyway, David, I'm off, sir. I'll catch you soon. Going to go live stream.
Ah, good luck. Nice one. Have fun, Renzi. Are you gaming or are you building your... Did you finish your football stadium? I think I'm going to stop in a minute anyway because I think I might need to pop to the shop for some paper and
I've had
stuff.
to start again on the stadium.
Oh, right. Why, what went wrong? Sorry, I know you want to get off.
40 to 50 hours. Wasted.
Oh my god. Well, I want to waste if you enjoyed doing it. What's happening here? Anyway, man, take care. I'll catch you again. Hi, gal in boots.
I built it on another TikToker rel. He hasn't paid the subscription and now I can't access the reel.
Oh, ouch.
Hello, my friend.
How's it going? What the... Ah, where's my road gone? There it is.
having a great day?
I am, thank you. How about
Wasted
yourself?
40 to 50 hours, so now started again on a world that is mine, so if he does pay it, I can go back.
Ah, so you could go back then, potentially. Oh, well. So that was the amount of time it took me to do that one, remember? 50
Him
hours.
listening to snow drop off the garage roof, lol, soothing.
Oh, well, we got a storm going on here. See if you can hear the No, it's a bit quiet now. It was pelting down a minute ago. It's dropped off, but yeah, it's quite stormy here. And you can hear the wind. So we got Storm Ingrid blowing through. Right. So I'll show you what I'm working on today. So I'm doing some digital work today. So this is made up from old photos that I've collected.
Monday is our next big dump of snow. Take care, David. Off to Call of Duty.
Catch you again, Ramsey. Have a good weekend if I don't see you.
Love the antlers.
Yeah, so this is called this picture's going to be called Ellen's Way. It's a little bit of a play on words. So there's from Celtic folklore, there's a horned goddess called Ellen. I don't think she's a goddess, but she's some kind of big figure in Celtic mythology, Ellen of the Ways. So I think she was kind of the Romans sort of held her responsible for the building of roads. So the idea is this is Ellen of the Ways with her family. There's Ellen's Way. And it's just like a bit of a magical snapshot. But
have you ever heard of Manannan MacLear?
No, I haven't. Tell me more. I'm just putting a drop shadow on that, and then good.
H is my favourite. There's not many stories about him. I have a tattoo on my palm for him.
Oh, right, okay. That sounds Irish then. So is that like Gaelic mythology or? There we are. Right. Let's see what happens when you put this on here. Oh, okay, that did help, but it's in the wrong place. There we go. More spread. Not that much.
Yes, his home is Isle of Man.
Ah, right, Mags.
The sea with a beautiful white horse.
Ah, right, okay. Ah, of course, with your sailing expertise, he's probably like one of your sort of well-known people, is he? Doesn't make much sense what I'm saying. I know what I mean. He's sort of like high up there in maritime sort of folklore and that. Oh, nothing important, just my phone. Okay, so that actually does work on it, but there's a lot of stuff going on in the background I'm going to have to brush out.
Very cool. This one reminds me of the Wiccan Beliefs.
Yeah, well, she's probably a character from that, but there's a little bit of which you might not realise. There's also a little bit of Planet of the Apes reference in this, which I don't know if you know the famous end in the Planet of the Apes where he finds the Statue of Liberty, and it turns out that where he is actually thousands and thousands of years on from the earth he left. In this one, this is a modern bit of graffiti that's well known in Wales. The Coffich, I can't say it, but Drewerin, Cofiwch, Drerin, trying to pronounce it. But it means remember Drewerin, which was a valley and village that was drowned to make a reservoir for England. So it was a Welsh valley where they pulled all the residents out and drowned it to supply water. I think it was to Birmingham over the border. So it's caused a lot of unhappiness over the years. It's kind of a bit of a rallying cry for Welsh people. So by sticking that in, you kind of get the idea that it's actually in the future rather than some distant past. So there's a little bit of a play, for me anyway. People might not realise that, but that's what I'm thinking. Just adds a little element. So people in Wales will get it, but maybe other people wouldn't. Which could be good if I stick it in for the Eisteddfod, because the Eisteddfod's
Wow,
coming
I
soon.
love it. Much thought put in. Thanks for teaching me something.
Yeah, there's always a little bit of a backstory there. There's a little bit of humour as well, because it's, in some ways, it's a bit of a cliche. Every year, every time I've been to the Eisteddfod, there's been paintings with that graffiti on. And I literally pulled into a lay-by on the way to Aberystwyth just because I had to change the track on my phone. I didn't know it was the right lay-by. I just pulled in just by chance and turned around, and that's where it was. So that's my photo of it when I accidentally found it, which I thought was quite hilarious. So I wouldn't necessarily agree with the sentiments behind the graffiti, but it's the fact it's kind of an icon within kind of Welsh culture that I've stuck it in there. I'll probably get into trouble for it. Someone will probably moan and call me out for being superficial, but there we go. That's me.
Haha, I love it, lol.
So yeah, so this is Ellen's way going on here, and because it's a magical kingdom, the rabbits are having a chat on the side there. I think, oh, where's that gone? I've lost one of my layers. There he is. I wonder where that'd gone. Thought something was wrong. What's happened then? Has that moved? Have I blown it up a bit? Much talking to myself was going on.
I really struggle with digital art, lol. I tried a graphic design course and had to drop.
Yeah, I struggle with it as well, but I couldn't, like, I do draw bits of this in, like shadows and stuff, but it's very basic, but I couldn't do like a full-on drawing with this. I don't have the skills. I have tried, and it's too much to take in. When you're drawing with a pencil, you kind of know where you're going and what you got to do, but when you're doing with this, it's like, oh, well, do I want this effect, do I want that effect, and it just gets a bit confusing. Right, okay, I think I'm happy with that now then. Now the reindeer's back, and glad I noticed that had gone missing. So what do we think? I think that was better when it was the other way round. So let's flip it back. Go. Yeah, that's better. It's very slow, this computer. Oh, thank you for the heart. Cheers. on. Still spinning. Right, let's give it a quick save before we forget. And just check everything off now. We're happy with the
Do you like photography? I take so many pictures, lol.
Yeah, I take, I've got thousands of photos on my computer and my phone. I always take photos. In fact, 2 elements of this are photos I've taken, and then the rest of it is old photos I've collected. So yeah, I'm always taking photos. I'm always taking them for reference. I'm always using them for reference. I'm always using them in images, in ideas. I sort of, in some ways, I kind of sketch with photos rather than with a sketchbook. It's a bit of a shorthand almost.
What's your method of storing them? I'm having trouble now that my phone's so plugged.
Well, I've got, was it an iPhone? So I do pay the monthly fee for I got 2 terabytes of storage. It's like a family plan. So basically what I do, you can set it so the version on your phone is just like a basic low-res version, but the full versions are stored on the iCloud. So when you want to download it from the iCloud, you can just pull it off and save it as the original version, but when it's on your phone, it's just like a low-res version. So I keep all my photos on the iCloud, so I can access it from my computers as well. So I've moved everything over to there. I still keep a copy on my computer as well, just for the backup sort of sake of it.
Lol, okay, but what happens when your cloud and Google Drive is also plugged and maxed on storage plans?
Well, I haven't got there yet. I've still got a terabyte left, and on my account I think there's 70,000 photos and videos. My son's got loads of photos on there as well. So, I don't know. I still got about a terabyte left, so I'll worry about that when I get to it. Obviously, I don't take as many photos as you then.
I'm way past that, lol. I'm scared some are getting deleted, but it's hard to check.
Yeah, well,
I don't have a good computer.
Ah, right. Well, yeah, I keep everything on my computer as well, so I take everything out of my photo stream. It's a bit of a long-winded process. I do it every year. I take everything from the past year out of my photo stream. I put it into a folder on my computer that's dated by that year. And then I upload that folder back to the iCloud after deleting all the ones in the photo stream. So I've got them as folders that I can access on the computer sort of thing. And on my phone, I'm a bit, what's the word, anal when it comes to that. I sort of do spend a lot of time. Oh, I've got a game going there. I was going to see if I could show you a sec. So I'm going to my...
I'll have invest in a desktop. Any suggestions?
Oh, well, if you can get a Mac, I'd get a Mac. But the problem with the Mac is they don't come in much storage. I haven't got the overhead anymore, so I can't show you. Oh, we could do it on this way. So yeah, so my photos. So let's go to my collection. So I've got everything sort of sorted out into albums. So I've got my albums by year. So I can, if I know something from a particular year, I can go into that. I've got my old photos that I've collected and all sorts of stuff. And it's just this. I've done it since I started. I've always sort of kept stuff because I've got old photos from negatives as well that I scanned. So I've got thousands of old photos from negatives that I shot back in the 1980s and 1990s.
I have 5 years worth of sorting out.
You can streamline it. So what I do, this is just my way of doing it. I'm not saying it's the right way, but it's the process I've worked out. So I'll pull everything off my iPhone for the year, drop it into one folder, then I'll open up a window with some. Oh, what are you doing there? And I'll set up a folder with like different folders in it. So they've got like hometown year, place I visited year, another place I visited year, and I go through and multiple select, pull them into the folder that's appropriate. And then when you've got them all in that folder, you can do like a bulk rename on them. So I bulk rename the file names. So it's got the name and a date in the file name, so I know where it was and what it was. And it does take a while. It takes a few hours for me to get through a year's worth of photos. It takes a few sessions, but...
Yes, that will be the plan. I just need the patience, lol.
That's it. What I tend to do is, like, a weekend, there might be a little glass of whiskey on the side as I'm doing it, and a nice little reminisce going on as I'm putting photos into the right folders. It's... it becomes an enjoyable job because it's like a way of looking back at stuff as well. I'm always finding stuff I forgot I've taken. So I just, because I take so much, I think I got to keep on top of it. And it's important to me. It's always been important to me since I developed my own photography when I was a teen sort of thing. So I used to work in a school darkroom most of my time. So it's always been important to me. So I've always put a lot of effort into making sure I preserve as much as I can. Which is why I carried around boxes of negatives for years and years that people are like, oh, why have you still got them? Or they're just photos of rocks and stuff. Well, every now and then I remember something I've taken like 40 years ago in one of my folders that I can use in a picture now, and it comes out and it goes into a picture. So it's quite important to me.
Cool. I've been in a dark room twice. It was a neat process like magic.
Yeah. I never got particularly good at it, to be honest with you, but I used to love doing it, Right. So you got me on one of my topics I could go on about. But yeah, it's worth if you can set. I know life's busy and everything, but if you can set some time aside just to kind of do that, it is worth it. Why is that? That's gone up there. Why is that gone up there? So I got 3 screens, so I'm getting confused because I'm looking at different screens here. Where did that go to? Right, so actually what I want to do, I want to turn the wet plate off. Turn that off. Delete that one. Now if I do it... Why is that not worked? Oh, why have I turned off now? Oh, I'm having conniptions, yeah. Why has that disappeared? Has it just done a weird thing, has it? Yeah. See that look, that layer disappears when you zoom it, but it is there. So let's try this up here. Let's come up here. Let's save things. Oh, is that why? Right, let's come down here then. That's why it's not working. Right, okay. So now I've got a version here. Right, okay, so this is like my combined version now, so I can have a little fiddle with this. Right, okay. Let's put the grain in. Big strong grain on the photo. Kind of gives the whole photo the feeling that it's all together. So now we've done that. Okay, so when we put this on, grain should be evident. Let's put a bit more on top. Why not? You can never have too much grain. So I'll do it again. Quite like that. What happened there? Oh, damn. Down to yeah. Yes, I'm awake. So you've been working on anything painting wise? So we move that one up. Okay, right. This is now the stage where I start sort of trying to finish off the actual sort of final treatment of it.
Trying to finish the one I started a year ago. Moving put a hold on it a bit.
Is that the one with the boat in that I've seen you working on with the paintbrush? So I'm going to whack the camera filter right up.
Yes, that's right. It's 3 feet by 3 feet.
Oh, God, so, yeah, no, it's a big size, isn't it? Yeah, it's trying to figure out in my head. But I've seen it anyway, so I know it's big because I've seen you sat by it. Right, okay, let's try this layer now then. Let's see what we can do with this one.
Right eye's been blurry lately, but I'm still trying to paint through it.
What's causing that then? Is it just you need glasses, is it? Or something else? Okay, right, so now we're going to find one of my favourite little bits of... I wish there were more of these in the world, but they've only got 12 of them that I've ever been able to find. That's these antique heliotype photo plates. And these are brilliant just for the final touches of the picture. Grab the right one. Let's try this one. I haven't used this one for a while. Grab that.
Doctor thinks my neurologist will know more. Script changed, but I have blind spots because of...
Oh, right. Oh, God. Is that not dangerous when you're out on the boat? Potentially.
Hoping this will be taken care of by then.
Mm.
It'll be hard to find boys like this.
What I need to do, I need to check that on another screen a second. So if we control 1, nothing happens. Maybe I'll set up that shortcut, have we? Save as a JPEG. Why are you not giving me the option for JPEG? Huh? Why have I not got the option for JPEG? Save as a TIFF. Oh wait, that's not right. Try export as then. Right. That's a bit of a faff. So what do they think it could be then? Is it like just some neurological damage, or don't mind me asking and being nosy? Apologies. Right, so it looks very different on the screen up here than it does. That actually looks nice. I like that. Now, does it look the same over here? I've got to try it on a different screen a second. On the proper screen.
Oh, sorry, lesions cause from multiple sclerosis.
Oh,
Just
right.
got DX in November. Waited 5 years.
Oh, nasty. Yeah, the lad I was working with, a mate of mine, he's had MS. Really impacts what he can do.
Last year I worried about a bad hand tremor for fishing. Now I'm worrying about eye lol.
Oh, nasty. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, he's
Sorry to hear about your friend. I hope H is well.
yeah, he's fine actually because well, he was working where I worked last before, and he couldn't work in certain areas because he had issues with sort of like having the energy to do it and the sort of the stress, how it was affecting his condition. He left and then he came back, but when he came back, he'd had new medication that just meant he could work in the areas he hadn't been able to work in before, so it was really working for him. But he didn't stay, and then he went into another job that was even more stressful, so they must have been doing all right. Yeah, I think I like that, actually. That's quite stark, but it's nice. So I'm looking between my screens here, because I got... So the Mac, because I got an iMac, the screen on the iMac is just so good, and it's what I print from. And I need to just check it from there that it's good, and it does look really good actually on there, blown up, because it's going to be a big print. It's going to be like this sort of size when I print it out, sort of A2.
Great to hear H is doing better. So many new treatments coming. I just started J. Kesimta asterisk.
Oh right, okay. I
Oh
don't.
cool, will be large.
Yeah, this is going to be large print, but I'm just worried I might have gone too heavy with the grain. But no, actually, I think the grain looks good because the grain has pulled it all back together as one image, so it does look more like one image than like several images cobbled together. You've got to deteriorate the image down and blur it a bit, but when you do that, it kind of brings it all together. Just look at the colours a little bit. So I'm looking for things that are wrong now. Right. I'm gonna stop there. So I'm gonna let you get on with your day, because I need to sort of have a little think now, and it's not very exciting streaming with me just sat here thinking. I don't think, but right.